How much does the earth cost? I'm going to buy the entire earth and be king.
Have you heard the news? Is it true? Kanye, the king of the world? It can't be true, right? We'll think again. If someone could actually pull it off, it's gotta be him. But he's not trying to take over the world, only a huge area in the Middle East. Want to know more about it? Keep on watching then. Kanye West, a big name in music and fashion, is now taking on a huge challenge. He's planning to build a brand new city called Drome in the Middle East. Think about it, a city covering 100,000 acres, which is double the size of New York City. Right now, Kanye's team is just getting started. They're looking for all sorts of professionals like project managers, engineers, architects, and builders to make this dream a reality. Drome isn't just any city. It's going to be a massive project that shows off Kanye's growing interest in the Middle East. He's spent a lot of time there, working with different people and soaking in the culture. This isn't the first time Kanye has dabbled in big building projects. Remember Yeezy City in Wyoming and the ecosystem idea? But let's be honest, Kanye's had some ups and downs with his projects. He once bought a place in Los Angeles to turn it into a church, but now it's just sitting there, forgotten. And he also had big plans for a house in Malibu, but he gave up on fixing it up and put it up for sale. So while fans are really excited about Drome, some are a bit weary, wondering if it'll actually happen. When Kanye announced Drome, it made a lot of waves. People are used to him dropping hints about new albums and projects, but not all of them see the light of day. Still, the idea of Kanye West building a city in the Middle East has got a lot of people talking. They're super curious about what this city will be like and how it will make a mark. Everyone's waiting for more news on Drome, crossing their fingers that it'll be as cool as it sounds. Kanye West, you know, the guy who's all about the beats and sneaks, tried to play SimCity for real. He had this wild idea to turn his ranch near Cody, Wyoming into Yeezy City. Think of it like a rapper's version of Disneyland, but with less mouse ears and more concrete. Kanye wasn't just thinking about slapping together a couple of buildings. Nah, he wanted to totally flip the script on how we live and work together. He roped in some big names for this dream project. James Turrell, who's basically a wizard with lights in the art world, and Axel Vervoud, a Belgian dude who knows how to make a room look fancy, and Claudio Silvestrin, an Italian architect who probably eats, sleeps, and breathes cool buildings. The plan? To build a utopia where everyone is living their best life, surrounded by buildings that are not just fancy, but also friends with Mother Nature. Kanye even wanted to get down and dirty with farming in Wyoming, linking farms straight to factories, like farm to table, but for everything. But as it happens with big dreams, there were some bumps in the road. The state wasn't feeling the Yeezy City vibe, so they had to put the brakes on it. Kanye, though, doesn't know how to take no for an answer. He bounced back with another brainwave, the EOS system. Picture a tiny town where everything from your house to the corner store is all part of this big self-helping circle. Kanye's thinking wasn't just about making things look cool, but about creating spaces where life's a breeze and everyone's looking after each other and the planet. It's a far cry from dropping beats and designing threads, but hey, that's Kanye, always cooking up something you didn't see coming. Now, let's dish on some family drama. Remember when Kanye and Kim were like the king and queen of celebrity couples? Well, they both showed up to watch their kid Saint play basketball on January 20th, 2024. They were trying not to hog the limelight, but man, the awkwardness was thicker than a milkshake. Kanye rolled in solo, and Kim brought their daughter Chicago along. They ended up in the same row, but with enough space between them to park a limo. When they did chat, it was like watching two penguins trying to figure out how to do a handshake. Short and kind of clumsy. When Kim and Kanye were around their daughter Chicago, they kept their distance. Someone who knows a lot about body language took a look at how they were acting and said they seemed pretty cold towards each other. Kim looked like she wasn't happy with Kanye, and they both spent a lot of time on their phones. It looked like they were just using their phones so they didn't have to talk much. They've been trying to work together to raise their kids since then, but it's not easy. There's been news that they don't agree on how to raise their kids. Plus, Kanye's been saying some really controversial stuff lately, like praising Hitler, which has made things tougher, especially for Kim. Kim talked about this in an interview back in December 2022. She said that working with Kanye to raise their kids is super tough. She wanted to keep her kids away from any negative stuff and hopes that they can have good memories with their dad. She remembers her dad, Robert Kardashian, as being great and wants her kids to have that same kind of experience too. So, Kanye West has been lighting up the internet again, this time with some pics of his wife, Bianca Censori, that are pretty much on the edge. Kanye, who's always been up for stirring the pot, dropped these almost naked photos of Bianca, and man, did it get people talking. These snaps of Bianca, barely wearing anything, have got everyone scratching their heads and wondering, what's Kanye up to now? It's like he's playing a game of how much can I shock everyone today? And of course, it's working. Everyone's chattering about it. Kanye and Bianca's thing has been a bit of a whirlwind. She's the Yeezy architect, and their relationship has been something out of a reality show. But these latest photos, they're really cranked up the drama. It's like Kanye saying, check out my latest project. And it's not a new pair of sneakers. It's these super revealing photos of Bianca. Reactions are all over the place. Some folks are worried about Bianca, like, is she cool with all this? Others think Kanye is just chasing the spotlight, maybe trying to be artsy or just shake things up. Social media is going nuts, with everyone throwing in their 2 cents. These pics of Bianca are more than just a photo shoot. They're like a sneak peek into the wild world of celeb relationships, where it's all about who's calling the shots. Kanye's known for pushing the envelope, and this time it's got people talking about privacy, what's okay to share, and how women are shown in the limelight. But hey, let's not forget about Bianca and all this. She's not just Kanye's other half. She's in the middle of this media storm. Some say she might be totally on board, like it's their way of making a statement. But others are like, hold up, is this cool, or is there more going on here? Kanye's past with Kim Kardashian kind of sets the stage for this. Their relationship was always in the spotlight, with every move analyzed. Now, it's Bianca's turn, and it looks like Kanye's changing his game, focusing more on the visual stuff. This time, he's out and about wearing a t-shirt that's got everyone doing a double take. The tee, it's got the face of this guy, Varg Vikernes, slapped right on it. Who's Varg, you ask? Well, he's the lead singer of a Norwegian metal band called Burzum. And he's not just famous for his music. Nope, this dude is a self-proclaimed neo-Nazi and not shy about his anti-Semitic views, which, let's just say, are not cool. Now, Kanye's wearing this shirt and he's got a lot of people scratching their heads and asking, what's up with that? Especially since Kanye himself has been in hot water over some not so nice comments about Jewish folks. It's like, dude, read the room. This move has gotten everyone buzzing about whether Kanye's really sorry for his past comments or if he's just playing some weird game. The shirt in question shows up in a photo with rapper JPEG Mafia, where Kanye's showing off his new platinum teeth. But let's be real, no one's looking at his smile. It's all about that shirt. Some folks are wondering if Kanye even knows who Varg is and what he stands for. Others are like, come on, it can't be a coincidence. So, that's Kanye for you, always chasing new, wild ideas. Let's keep an eye on him as he tries to make this huge city drone come to life. It's going to be interesting to see what he does next.